Exactly. So, yeah, like I said, we like to start with the obvious. I'm sure you're answering this question a lot of times, but for the millions and millions of Aux Money viewers, break down the Buck 50 hat and why you decided to take that to the sports realm and launch the whole Just Don brand and what it is now.
Yeah, man, Buck 50s, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to Google that. It's a movement out of Chicago, late 80s, early 90s.
Right.
Drug dealer chic.
Nah,
If
for
you
real.
was a drug dealer, if you was getting it, you wanted to set yourself apart from the regular cats with a snapback. So you go to like the Korean dry cleaners on the corner and you get them to sew the python visor on there. And then
So
on
that was the
back-
process. It was the Korean.
Yeah.
you had
I
to
mean,
really-
I'm not trying to be
customize.
prejudiced on exactly which ethnicity,
Yeah,
but
no,
yeah,
you
in
know,
my neighborhood,
yeah,
it was
that's
a
how it was.
Korean
Right.
dry cleaners. And so, like, then they throw and at the time, it wasn't even real snakeskin, it was fake, but it just still was pristine.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I'm saying? And then in a certain area of town, there was a store called Breyers, shout out to Breyers at the time. They made them like regionally famous all through Chicago.
Right.
But Breyers was on the west side, so me being from the south side, I didn't have a Breyers. I just had one like from my neighborhood dry cleaner.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's the anatomy of the Just Don hat. Just some hood Chicago shit we put on a global scale.
Exactly. And I had every single one. Don, though. I used to hit him like, no, I'm not going to lie. You came with this Astros joint. I need these joints.
Had to.
So check this out. Real quick, just on some street shit, since that's how we come right now. In Chicago, I feel like it's like politics to how you can even wear your hat. They be like, hey, don't come to this side of Chicago, wear your hat backwards. Don't come to this side of Chicago, wear your hat to the side. What is that? I feel like that and like LA are like the only two cities where you really got politics and like a style to where you're even allowed to wear your hat.
Oh yeah. You know, if you ain't plugged, you gotta watch where you wear your hat. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, me, like, I'm an adult, so people respect me enough to let me wear my hat whichever way I want to wear it. But if you from outside, be careful. Why, they'll make you straighten up your hat. Make sure you know you soft. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you come to the wrong part of town, you just can't be caught out here slacking.
Yeah.